So what I'm going to do is highlight that, cut it, and then go to the correct box and paste it there. Now going back to name of program, I'm going to type the name Phoenix 1.5.2.1050. I'm using dots because they take up less space on the screen. When I created the shortcuts previously, I had to use underscores because for some reason Microsoft shortcuts don't like multiple dots in the name of them. Press OK, and we have another Phoenix icon. We want to continue adding more icons. Stretch that out again. Let's see, we just did 1050, so we want to do 818. Properties. We say, we type the name Phoenix 1.5.2.818. We want the path to the exe. Select all, select copy, select paste. Then we want to highlight just the command line arguments. Be sure you get all of the command line arguments. Press cut, go down to the arguments field, press paste. Check on use program arguments. Now we want to get the start folder. Select the start folder field, select all, select copy, select the destination field, select paste.
Avast virus database has been updated.
Now we want to remove that. There, move that. We want to remove these double quotes because select doesn't like the double quotes. We've separated out all the fields and it doesn't need the double quotes. Press OK. There we've got Phoenix 1.5.2.818. And let's see, what have we got here? 1.5.1.3.7.3. Alright. Properties. Programs. Add. Stretch that out a little bit. Phoenix 1.5.1.373. And path to exe is our target. Select all, select copy, click there, select paste. Now then we want to copy the copy the args. Actually cut the args, paste the args in the args. Use program args. Then get the start folder. Copy. Paste. Get rid of the double quotes. Press OK. And we started another row. And let's see, we have one more up here, my development version. So, programs, add. Phoenix. Viewer development. And to enlarge that a bit. Click on target, select all, select copy, select paste, then highlight the arguments, cut the arguments, paste the arguments, get the start folder, copy, paste, get rid of the double quotes, select use program args, select OK. And there we have the Phoenix menu. I want to go and we want to save it. Now, just to double check it, we can open it, and there we have it. Yes, it's got a size of 7K, so something must have saved. So if we want to do a reopen on it, and that failed. Go to Select, Programs, Open, Phoenix, Open, and there we have our Phoenix. And we can resize it just a little bit if we want to. Notice how the buttons move around a little bit as we resize the opening. Sometimes it's hard to get just exactly the size that you want. And when you save it, it's going to remain that way. Now we also have some control over where the buttons appear, and we have some control over other features of the buttons. So let me demonstrate. Right click and select Edit the Button. We can give a button a unique background color, like so. We can make the background black. Of course, that hides all of our text. Let's go with a background of, I don't know, let's go with something like a blue and see what that does. Now if we wanted to, we can change the text color. We can go with, that's under our foreground color. So we go foreground color, we can make it white. That's where the white foreground color goes. But let's go back to what we had. And we can easily do that by pressing default. And it goes back to what we had. And what else could we do to it? What else do we want to do to it? Maybe we want to make the text, well, white stands out good on this blue background, but someone else might want to make the text this color, which sort of matches the red in the button. You can also control the button styles somewhat. The button styles are also dependent on what theme you're running Windows on. The system button isn't very interesting. We did have it on standard. We can go with pop-up, go with flat, all of which causes only slight changes. Standard seems to be good most of the time. But the main thing is that you can change the buttons colors as you wanted. Another thing we might want to do again is we might want to have a desktop icon to select for this Phoenix. What I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to copy this shortcut and then paste the shortcut to the desktop, and I'm going to edit it so that it doesn't point, so that it points to what I want it to point to. In this case, it's already pointing to select, but instead of the target being Office, I want the target to be Phoenix. So I just edit. All I have to do is change that to Phoenix. If I want to change the name of it, go up here and say select Phoenix. Press OK. And if I click on it, I get our Phoenix. However, wouldn't it be nice if I had the icon, instead of it being the select icon, it had the Phoenix icon? Let's see if we can do that. Right click, select Properties, change icon. Now of course here it only knows about the select icon. We need it to point, we need to grab the Phoenix icon, so we need to find a phoenix.exe file. So we put in the path to the Phoenix exe, which I was able to copy from one of the buttons. And here we have the icons shown. We can select either one. They look to be the same, so just select it, press Apply, press OK, and we have got Select Phoenix with the Phoenix icon instead of the select icon. Simple. And of course, one of the things that we can go back now and do is remove all of those Phoenix icons from the desktop, or that is all those Phoenix shortcuts from the desktop. Another thing that we could do is remove all of those Phoenix shortcuts from the desktop and save them away in a folder someplace just for miscellaneous shortcuts. That way, should we ever need to go back and look at one of them, we have a way to do that. I don't like having things that I can't undo somehow. I hope you have enjoyed this little video. I'm sure there will be more videos to follow.